My childhood was a lot of fighting. Not the kind of fighting that gets you praised or celebrated. The kind that just keeps you alive. Poverty, loss. A childhood that asked too much of a kid who had nothing to give. During this rough time, I managed to find something that made me feel hope. A game. Super Smash Brothers. Once I learned how people made something of themselves through esports. I was hooked to the idea. Nearly instantly, this became serious. 4 a.m. alarms every day, 16-hour days, studying the greats of every discipline just to find an edge. Most people my age were living their lives. I was building mine. One match, one moment, one breakthrough at a time. Smash wasn't just a game to me. It was my way out. My proof that someone like me could be great. Over time, as I continued to pour out my soul to this game, I started seeing real results. Prize money was flowing in, a slight following and attention from people who genuinely enjoyed my skills, big wins on top players, and getting ranked in my state. Being practice partners with the number 1 and 2 players in the world at the time. Online, I was recognized as a real threat, and I was preparing my stab towards being a legitimate top player offline as well. Then COVID came. And in the wreckage of a world falling apart, I lost my father and watched my mother slip into a coma. Just like that. Everything I had built, everything I had become, had to stop. There was no crowd, no competition, no game. There was just grief so heavy, I didn't know how a person was supposed to breathe under it. There were nights where I didn't want to be here anymore. Nights where the darkness felt permanent. I won't pretend those years were anything other than what they were. The hardest thing I have ever survived. But I did survive. I picked up the work ethic that Smash gave me, the only thing the world couldn't take, and I rebuilt myself from nothing. I became a personal trainer, a public speaker, a professional golf instructor. I learned, slowly and painfully, how to love myself, how to find joy in a life that had taken so much from me. I made a lot of mistakes and hurt enough in these years for several lifetimes. But I eventually found myself overcoming this darkness. Today, I am happy. I am married. I am successful. And I am not finished, because this was never just about me. It's about every kid who grew up like I did, who has the dream but not the resources, the talent but not the support, the fire but not the fuel, the ones life keeps hitting over and over, hoping they'll finally just stay down. I'm dedicating myself to this idea that it's never too late and that it's never over. That even when life takes your father, even when it takes your mother's voice, her laughter, her presence, even when it takes your career, your purpose, your will to live, it cannot take away who you truly are. You can still rise. Even if it takes years, even if it takes everything, you can still become what you were always meant to be. I believe this with everything in me, and I will spend the rest of my life proving it. This one's for the ones still fighting in the dark. I see you. Keep going. We'll make it together.